Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Monday virtual wow, great, pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. I am Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Monday. It's like misting out there right now. If anyone's been outside in New York City, it's basically like walking through the movie The Fog. Uh, it's October 24th, everyone. Halloween right around the corner. So, it's getting spooky outside as well. Hopefully, you all have some fun Halloween plans. Let us know in the chat if you have any exciting costume ideas this year. It's my favorite holiday. I love it. It is week 6 of season 52 of NYC Trivia League. And if you're signed up for the league, make sure you let us know in your sign up this evening so we can keep track of your scores for you tonight. If you're not in the league, fabulous as well. Come on over to this website either way to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address, then let us know if you're in the league. Even though we are well into season 52 of NYC Trivia League, we still welcome you to sign up. All that it means is that we keep track of your scores each time you play, and you can see how you're doing by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. So check it out, folks. See what's going on so far this season. Tonight, we are going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Each round is going to have 10 questions in it. Each of those questions is worth 1 point. Rounds 1 through 3 are going to be question and answer style rounds. And our 4th and final category of the evening is a picture round. As I ask you the questions, they are going to pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So once you come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and get signed up, you can see this video stream embedded on the page, and you can see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of the questions tonight will have multiple choice options. The vast majority of the questions are going to be short answer questions. Come up with the response that you believe to be correct, and then please click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. In the event that you decide to change your response and you still have some time left on that timer, feel free to enter in a new response, but just make sure that you have enough time to click submit answers before the time runs out. Rosemary is going to be a CVS witch this year. Best $15 you ever spent. You never know where you're going to find the best costume ever. CVS, maybe. Maybe you want to be your CVS receipt inspires a costume. You could wrap yourself with it and be a mummy this year. If you're just joining us, hi there. Welcome. It is our Monday trivia quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. For these short answer responses, let's say you spell something incorrectly. I don't want you to be worried about that. We will make sure that you get the points that you deserve to get. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will see to it that you get those points. Thank you, Peter. We appreciate you. That final round, the picture round, will function differently than rounds 1 through 3, and I will walk you through the details when we get to that point of the quiz. We'll close out tonight's game with a tiebreaker question, and I do have just 2 rules that I ask that you keep in mind for tonight's game. Rule number 1, no cheating. Please do not look the answers up. We know you can do that. We all can. It's not impressive. Play fairly by finding out what you have retained in your brain, not what you're capable of Googling. No reference materials of any sort. Rule number 2, kindly refrain from giving away the answers in the chat. That is it, everybody. That's all we ask of you. Outside of that, let's have a fantastic time here tonight. I wish you all good luck on the quiz. And this is your last opportunity to get signed up before we dive into round number 1. So come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and you will be joining the likes of the Helsinki Syndrome down through the Blue Shells. Welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between. Good luck on tonight's game. everyone. Let's do it. Round one's category tonight. We're talking all about we like sports. We like them. Sports. Let's do it. Round one, question one. We like sports. We don't care who knows. Football, 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 tennis, hockey, golf. This music video was released on YouTube in 2009 by what band? Which features Andy Samberg, Jorma Taccone, and Akiva Schaffer. Please name that band. That song, We Like Sports, one of their lesser known hits, from my perspective at least. Maybe you know them for Dick in a Box or I'm on a Boat. It's The Lonely Island, your correct response for number one. The Lonely Island. Question number two. What is the name of the Washington football team as of 2022? As of 2022, the Washington football team is now known as the Washington Commanders. Commanders, your correct response for number two. Rosemary out there, not a fan of sports. Well, hopefully, some of these you're going to know regardless of your sports fandom. Let's check out our third question of the night. The Greater Oakland Professional Pigskin Prognosticators League was the initial name for what now very popular pastime, which has dedicated mobile apps across multiple major networks, including ESPN and CBS. What did that become? The Greater Oakland Professional Pigskin Prognosticators League led way for fantasy sports or fantasy football. Either one is going to get you a point for question number three. Our fourth question of the night and of this sports themed round. What country's Premier League cricketing team is the wealthiest cricket league in the world with a brand value of $6.1 billion and has the largest viewership in the sport? That Premier League cricketing team comes from India. It's the IPL. India, your correct response for number four. Hope it's going well for you all out there. I can see quite a few teams have perfect scores so far. Our fifth question of the night: an analyst on various ESPN programs, Stephen A. Smith is currently a commentator with Molly Karam on what weekday morning live sports talk show? Stephen A. Smith and Molly Karam are commentators on the Daily Show or Week Daily. It is called First Take. First Take, your correct response for number five. 34% of you got that one correct. A tougher question. Here's number six. We've got a multiple choice question for you all. Which of these players does not have their own signature Nike shoe? You're not alone if you heard a growl. It was not my stomach. It was not a dog. Dante is not in here right now. It was some kind of motorcycle driving by. I wish this room were soundproof someday, everybody. An answer for you for number six. The only person on that list who does not have a signature Nike shoe is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, your correct response for number six. Question number seven: cross check, raking, and yard sale are terms in what national summer sport of Canada? The national winter sport of Canada is hockey. The national summer sport is lacrosse. Your answer there, lacrosse. Three more questions in round number one. Then we're moving on to something completely different. Here is question number eight. Currently ranked number one in the world by the Women's Tennis Association, 21-year-old Iga Swiatek is originally from what Polish capital city? Name that city. Iga Swiatek hails from Warsaw, Poland. Warsaw, your correct response. Our ninth question in round number one. What Hall of Fame NFL quarterback nicknamed the Sheriff showed up on SNL's Weekend Update in 2022 to talk about Emily in Paris season 2? That Hall of Fame NFL quarterback is Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, your correct response. And we're on to our final question in this sports round. You non sports fans out there, don't worry, it's almost over. You sports fans, I hope you liked the round so far. Here's number 10, part of the Triple Crown in horse racing. The Preakness Stakes is nicknamed the Run for the Black Eyed Susans, the state flower of what state where the race takes place? Very cool. Helsinki Syndrome attended the Preakness Stakes this year. The Preakness Stakes takes place in Maryland, is your correct response. Maryland. Hope you got it. I see here 69% of you got that Peyton Manning question right. And one more time, 69% of you got this one right as well. That's our 69% sound from now on. All right, let's check in with our standings. One round into the quiz, 3 rounds to go. Big tie here in 8th place with 8 points. Let's skip up ahead to this tie for 2nd place. These teams have 9 points right now. The club sandwiches, the blue shells, the rubber yolks. Does this smell like chloroform? So Jay-Z's Hall Pass is Chris Gaines and Wayayada in the lead right now, the only team to have a perfect score, 1 round in, 10 out of a possible 10 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Impressive round 1 score, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. We shall see if you can hold on to that top spot. Round number 2 coming at you all momentarily. If you're looking for a way to celebrate an upcoming event, whether it's something for your work or maybe a personal gathering or holiday party, we would love to be a part of it. We do private events with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America, and I help to coordinate said private events. There is my email address right there. Please reach out to me. It would be wonderful to hear from you, and we'd love to work with you. Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We are here to cater the trivia content specifically to your interests. Whatever you have in mind, we'll make it happen. Can't wait to hear from you. Our second round tonight. It's time, everyone, for a mystery themed round. A mystery. In this round, I'm going to ask you 9 questions, and all of the answers to these questions will share something in common. Your 10th and final question in the round will be, what links all of these answers together? In this round, because of the way it's set up, you will not be able to see the questions on your answer sheet. Instead, I'm going to be displaying them up here next to me as part of this Twitch stream. So make sure you're taking a look at the video stream throughout this round. Also, please make sure that in this round, you put your answers in the correct order. For the duration of this round, you will be able to see 10 blanks on your answer sheet, and those will remain there so you can change your responses as we go. I will ask you question 1 through question number 10. After that 10th question, we'll head back up to the top of the round. I'll recap the questions quickly, and then you're going to get that 20-second countdown timer before you have to submit all 10 answers. All right, enough from me. Let's get into it. Here's our first question in the mystery round. Number 1. Draining into the Mediterranean Sea, what is the longest river in Africa? Question number 2. What Canadian actor has played the characters Ray Stantz, Yogi Berra, Beldar, and Harry Saltonfuss? Question number 3. Tom Hanks played 5 motion capture roles in what 2004 Robert Zemeckis movie? Question number 4. What European city, known for its lace and glass production, is made up of a series of 118 islands? I will note in this round, if anyone out there is feeling a little antsy about clicking that submit answers button, you are welcome to click it throughout the round, but you don't have to. You can wait until you have all 10 fields filled in. Question number 5. Pod Save America is the flagship podcast for what political news and commentary company that was established in 2017? Question number 6. American singer Gail released what 2021 hit single that is a cheeky spin on the letters of the alphabet? Question number 7. Players try to collect pieces of cheese in what board game that involves building a Rube Goldberg machine style apparatus? Name that game. Question number 8. Before, during, or after a trial, the U.S. Marshal Service helps to keep people safe who may have information about a crime with what system? Sometimes abbreviated WPP. We are on to our final regular question of this round. Then we've got that theme question before we head back up to the top. Here's number 9. What term, initially referred to fireproof drapery in theaters, and was adopted as a description of a political boundary between the Soviet Union and Europe from 1945 through the end of the Cold War? And of course, number 10, you already know what it is. What is the theme of this round? It is something that will link all of your answers together. Give you a moment to think about it. Then we're heading back to the top to recap the questions one more time before we start that countdown timer. Okay, here we are, back up at the top. Here's number 1 once again, draining into the Mediterranean Sea. What is the longest river in Africa? Number 2, what Canadian actor has played the characters Ray Stantz, Yogi Bear, Beldar, and Harry Saltonfuss? Number 3, Tom Hanks played 5 motion capture roles in what 2004 Robert Zemeckis movie? Number 4, what European city known for its lace and glass production is made up of a series of 118 islands? Number 5, Pod Save America is the flagship podcast for what political news and commentary company that was established in 2017? Number 6, American singer Gail released what 2021 hit single that is a cheeky spin on the letters of the alphabet? Number 7, players try to collect pieces of cheese in what board game that involves building a Rube Goldberg machine style apparatus? Number 8, before, during, or after a trial, the U.S. Marshal Service helps to keep people safe who may have information about a crime with what system, sometimes abbreviated WPP? Number 9, what term initially referred to fireproof drapery in theaters and was adopted as a description of a political boundary between the Soviet Union and Europe from 1945 through the end of the Cold War? And of course, number 10, what is the theme of this round? What links all of the answers together? Keep an eye out for that 20-second countdown timer. Make sure you have something on all 10 of those blanks before you click that submit answers button. Let's do it, everybody. Good luck. All right, everyone. Moment of truth. We're going to see how you did in this mystery round. The first question I asked you all, that longest river in Africa is the Nile. Number two, that Canadian actor who is in Ghostbusters, Yogi Bear, The Coneheads, and My Girl, it is Dan Aykroyd. Number three, that Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis movie is The Polar Express. Number four, that European city known for its lace and glass production made of 118 islands is Venice. Number five, Pod Save America is part of Crooked Media's podcast universe. Number six, singer Gail has a song called ABCDEFU. Your correct answer there. Number seven, players try to collect pieces of cheese in that game Mousetrap. Number eight, the U.S. Marshal Service helps to oversee the WPP or Witness Protection Program. And number 10, that term initially referring to fireproof drapery that became a word for a political boundary is the Iron Curtain. And what is the theme of this round? Well, we've got Death on the Nile, Murder of Roger Ackroyd, Murder on the Orient Express, The Haunting in Venice, Crooked House, The ABC Murders, The Mousetrap, Witness for the prosecution, and Curtain, Poirot's Last Case. It's Agatha Christie, your theme for this round. Those are all works by Agatha Christie. Hope you put it together. A few of those incredibly famous, and I hope it helped you out there. Hope we got some Christie heads in the audience tonight. Let's see how it's going. We are 2 rounds into the quiz tonight, and we have 2 rounds left. As it stands, we've got a tie here in 7th place with 17 points. New Pope, McClunky, Why I Oughta, We Drink and We Know Things 69 in the Helsinki Syndrome, tied in 5th with 18, Avis and Bobo, and We Drink and We Know Things 17, tied in 2nd with 19 points, the Club Sandwiches and the Blue Shells, as well as the Rubber Yolks. Keeping that perfect score 2 rounds into the game with 20 out of a possible 20 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Well done. Our next quiz, everyone, is going to be right here on Wednesday. You can find us at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. We got 2 rounds left tonight, and we hope we'll see you then. And on Wednesday, make sure you stick around after our quiz because the movie quiz takes place on Wednesday evenings. And you can play that at 9 o'clock over at play.themoviequiz.com. It's going to be a ton of fun, a lot of trivia coming your way on Wednesday this week. We hope to see you all then. And let's get into our 3rd round of the night. It is in the category of cooking tips. Hope you like to cook. Peter is the chef in our family, which I very much appreciate. Thank you, Peter, for dinner tonight and most nights. Let's do it. Round 3. Question number 1. Have all your ingredients measured, cut, and arranged for easy access before you start cooking. This practice is described in the culinary world as what French term? You got some options there. That arrangement of your items, I could do that part. Just get it all ready to go. It is called the mise en place. Your correct response for number 1. Our second question in round number 3. For a healthier option, you might be able to replace your sour cream or mayo in a recipe with Greek yogurt, such as what brand founded in 2005, whose name comes from the Turkish word for shepherd? Name that brand of Greek yogurt. There are only 2 brands I can think of off the top of my head. It's not that John Stamos brand Oikos, but rather, Chobani means shepherd in Turkish Chobani, your correct response for number 2. Question number 3, don't rinse cooked pasta. You'll wash away the starch that helps the pasta cling to the sauce. Whether it's marinara, Alfredo, or this type of spicy tomato sauce that literally translates to angry from Italian. You're telling me this is what we had for dinner? That is wild. I actually did not know this term here, but that is a fun coincidence. Your correct answer here is arrabbiata sauce. So that is the option we were looking for. Arrabbiata. Our fourth question in this cooking tips round: to avoid crying while chopping onions, stick out your tongue while chopping. Your tongue will attract the eye irritating chemical compound, which contains carbon, hydrogen, and what other element with chemical symbol S? Name that element. I've heard you're supposed to turn the faucet on to like keep things moving. Maybe that also attracts this element to it. It's sulfur, everyone. Sulfur, your correct response for number 4. Our fifth question in round number 3. Sharpen your knives regularly, including this type of knife that is also the last name of the central family on the classic sitcom Leave It to Beaver. The last name on that show, they were the Cleavers. We got June Cleaver, Beaver Cleaver. What was his brother's name? It's escaping me right now. Zane out there hoping for a social on this one, unless you're too old for it. I don't know. We'll see here. How do people do? Did you know Cleaver? It rhymes. Still processing, but we'll find out how you did on number 5. Let's move on to number 6 as we wait for things to be corrected here. Seafood should never be over seasoned or salted. You should still be able to taste the flavor of fish and not drain its moisture, as urged by Zoo in the 1994 movie Eat, Drink, Man, Woman, directed by what Best Director Oscar winner for Brokeback Mountain? Name that director. Also, you did well. You knew Cleaver. 80 some percent of you got that one right. Thank you, Jai Halal. Yes, his brother's name was Wally, of course, appreciated. An answer for you all for number 6. This director also won a Best Director Oscar for Life of Pi. I think he won something, not director, but for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's Ang Lee. 72% of you got that one correct. On to our 7th question in this cooking round. Keep mushrooms like cremini mushrooms dry because they can easily absorb and store water. Creminis over time will mature, and then they are marketed as what type of larger mushroom? I didn't know that mushrooms were all basically the same type, just in different stages of their life. These ones, creminis, they grow up and then they're branded as portobellos. Portobello, your correct response for number 7. Not a huge portobello mushroom fan over here. I'm a vegetarian and I have been since I was a kid. And I feel like on a lot of menus, people are just trying to give you that portobello as the vegetarian option, and I'm like, can we do something else? It's a little too chewy for me. Number 8, don't scrub your cast iron skillet. The carbonizing oils on the surface prevent it from rusting. The oils form a black patina on the surface called what? What do you call that black patina? When that patina forms on the surface of a cast iron skillet, it is called seasoning. It is seasoned. Your answer for number 8. 2 more questions in this round, then we're moving on to the picture round tonight. Here's number 9. Blanch your peas before freezing them if you want to avoid mushy peas. As mentioned in the lyrics of the 1979 song Rapper's Delight, by what seminal hip hop group? Name that group. There was a time when I knew all of the lyrics to this song because my sister and I were obsessed with the Wedding Singer soundtrack. Uh, have you ever gone over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni's soggy, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. It's Sugar Hill Gang. Your correct response for number 9. 58% of you got that one correct. And our final question of round number 3. Never put a frozen turkey in the deep fryer. Don't do it. Always defrost your turkey before deep frying for Thanksgiving, whether it be on the fourth Thursday in November in the US or on the second Monday of what month in Canada? Zane, I'm so sorry for correcting you about your Rapper's Delight lyrics. Do you remember what you said? I do not recall this, and I'm so sorry it left a scar on you. Your answer for number 10, Canada celebrates Thanksgiving in the month of October. It's happened already this year. October, your correct response for number 10. And that brings us to the end of this cooking themed round. We've got one round left in tonight's quiz. Here is where our top teams stand going into the final round. We've got a tie here in seventh place with 26 points. The Club Sandwiches, New Pope, and the Helsinki Syndrome tied in fifth with 27. Avis and Bobo, and We Drink and We Know Things 69. Tied in third with 28. The Blue Shells, and We Drink and We Know Things 17. In second with 29 points, the Rubber Yolks, and in the lead with 30 points, two for the drinks, two for the snacks. The peas taste like wood. Of course I corrected you. That's not right. How could peas taste like wood? Before we get to that final round here this evening, on your answer sheets, you will find these here tipping widgets. Show your appreciation for what we do. Click on one of them. We'd really appreciate your help and your support here tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. And for every Monday and Wednesday that you check out the game, we wouldn't be here without all of you. And you all are truly the lifeblood of this game. So thank you very much. And help us out if you're able. Our final category this evening is the picture round, which tonight we're talking all about famous people of Indian descent. That is our theme. Peter sending me photos on our doc here of Dante taking a nap. Very cute. Let's check out some images in this round. You're going to see 10 pictures of famous people of Indian descent, and it is your job to name the person that you see depicted. They will be over here next to me as part of the Twitch stream. Some of them are embedded directly on the page. Some of the people in this round are going to be from India. Others will be British Indian or Indian American, etc. Name the person. After the 10th and final image of this round, we do have a tiebreaker question to close us out. Let's do it, everybody. Here is image number 1. Please name this person. Image number 1, this person, of course, Vice President Kamala Harris. Your correct answer for number 1. There's a question that you know you got right. I hope we got a true social over here. Let's check it out. 94% of you got it right. And I see down at the bottom, there are 2 teams who are not playing anymore, never answered, actually. It's a social. Image number 2, please name this person. We talked about it pretty recently on the quiz. He has, I believe, a giant soccer stadium named for him. It is the current Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi is your correct response for number 2. Image number 3. Please name this person. Your correct answer for number 3. This is Salman Rushdie. Your correct response, Salman Rushdie. Image number 4. Please name this person. A famous sitar player, played with the Beatles, father of Nora Jones. This is Ravi Shankar. Your correct response, Ravi Shankar. Image number 5. Please name this person. This person is the current CEO of Microsoft for the last 8 years. It's Satya Nadella. Your correct answer, Nadella. Hope you got that one. I'm guessing that one was a little bit tougher here. 17% of you got that right. Our toughest question of the night. We had our easiest question this round and our hardest. Let's see how you do on image number 6. Please name this person. Your correct answer for image number 6, hoping for another social here. It's Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling, your answer. I want to see how you did before I move on. You all knew Kamala Harris, and 83% of you got Mindy Kaling correct. Here's image number 7. Please name this person. You may know him from Harold and Kumar, but he has stated he's not much of a pot smoker himself. Maybe you know him from How I Met Your Mother or the Obama administration. It is Kal Penn. Your correct response, Kal Penn. Three more images in this round, then we've got the tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here's number 8. Please name this person. Thus far, she is the only woman to be Prime Minister of India. It is Indira Gandhi. Your correct answer, Indira Gandhi. Image number 9. Please name this person. Your correct answer for number 9. It's Hassan Minaj. Hassan Minaj. And we've got one more image left in this round before we get to that tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer. And your goal in placing your tiebreaker response is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number, meaning you can guess over or under. Whoever's closer is going to break that tie. And we will post the results of our tiebreakers for the top 15 or so teams over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we're able to do so. So keep an eye out for that after the quiz. It'll probably happen sometime tomorrow. And let's get to that final image of this round. Number 10. Who is this? She is a talk show host and currently one of the highest paid YouTubers. It is Lilly Singh. Lilly Singh, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of the quiz. We've got that tiebreaker question, everybody. Good luck on this final question. Then we'll check in with our standings tonight. Here it is. Mindy Kaling starred as Kelly Kapoor on The Office, which ran for how many episodes in total? So we're talking the American version of The Office. How many total episodes aired of that series? Hello. The American version of The Office ran for 201 episodes. 201, your correct response to the tiebreaker tonight. Thank you all so very much for being here this evening. Reminder, those tipping widgets are right there on your page. Please help us out if you're able. And we will be back for our next quiz on Wednesday right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And then stick around afterwards to play the movie quiz, please. It's so much fun, and we hope that you join us on Wednesday for all of that. Also, we will be back on Monday, which happens to be truly Halloween. Maybe a little bit of spooky trivia coming your way. Definitely some costumes in the house. So, dress up if you want. Take some photos of your team playing. We'd love to see it. Just play with us on Halloween and, of course, on Wednesday as well this week. Let's check out our top teams for the evening. Heading on over to the winners circle. Here's where our top teams stand. Coming in a tie for 17th place with 29 points. Congratulations go to Swearwolves, Team Cockroach, The Next Incantation, I Drink and I Know Like Three Things. In 16th place with 30 points, Team Cockroach. Tied in 12th with 31, The Club Sandwiches. So Jay-Z's Hall Passes, Chris Gaines. Bloodbath and Beyond and Bouncy Boys. Tied in 10th with 32 points, Avis and Bobo and Pieced It Together. Finishing in 8th place tonight with a tie, 33 points each, McClunky and Why I Oughta. Finishing in 7th place this evening with 34 points, New Pope. Tied in 5th with 35, We Drink and We Know Things 69 and the Helsinki Syndrome. In 4th place tonight with 37 points, We Drink and We Know Things 17. And would you look at that? That picture round shook things up in our standings. We ended up with a 3-way tie for first place. All of these teams had 38 points tonight. Congratulations go to the Blue Shells, the Rubber Yolks, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Make sure you check out the standings that we're going to post over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. Obviously, I'm curious to know who broke that tie, and I bet you are too, those of you who are part of that 3-way tie for first. It's been a pleasure, everyone. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. This is Dante. Thank you, Peter, for keeping things running behind the scenes here this evening. Thank you, Cullen, for making all this possible. And thank you, Mur, for creating the software that you all played the quiz on. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Appreciate you all. Good night, everyone.